Are you ready to connect your shielding gas regulator? While connecting a gas regulator is a relatively simple process, it is critical to take precautions that ensure a gas-tight connection. Always follow the regulator's manufacturer's instructions, but here are a few tips to get you started. Let's get started. Check the cylinder valve for evidence of damage or contamination. If the cylinder valve has any grooves or burrs on the CGA sealing surface or threads, do not use this cylinder and contact your gas supplier. Before attaching the regulator, make sure there is no contamination inside the cylinder valve. To do this, slowly open the cylinder valve and then immediately close it. This blows out any contamination that might be inside the cylinder valve. Do this outdoors or in a well-ventilated space. Do not do this with flammable or other hazardous gases. Now it's time to attach the regulator. With the cylinder valve closed and no gas flowing, fasten the regulator to the cylinder valve. Hand tighten the CGA nut and then use a smooth-jawed wrench to secure it, but do not over-tighten. Attach the hose to the outlet connection of the regulator and into the inlet connection on the welder. Tighten with a wrench.
Now connect the gas line to the connector on the back of the unit.
Before starting gas flow, here are a few precautions. When opening the cylinder valve, stand to the side opposite of the regulator so the cylinder valve is between you and the regulator. For high pressure gases such as oxygen, nitrogen, and CO2, fully open the cylinder valve to prevent the valve from leaking through the stem packing. Now that you know these precautions, let's start the flow of gas by turning the regulator adjusting knob counterclockwise completely to close the valve. This will prevent gas from flowing through the regulator when the cylinder valve is turned on. Then, slowly open the cylinder valve. The high pressure gauge on the regulator should show that gas is coming into the regulator. Check the inlet connection for leaks. Use an approved leak detection solution. Retighten the inlet regulator connection as necessary to eliminate the leak. Turn the regulator knob or screw clockwise to set the desired pressure on the regulator. Check the hose connections for leaks. Use an approved leak detection solution. Retighten the connections as necessary to ensure no gas is leaking. If the leak persists, close the cylinder valve and have the equipment serviced. Once you are sure there are no leaks, it's time to get welding. A few more safety points. When gas is not required for extended periods, follow proper shut-off and bleed-down procedures. Do not leave the system pressurized. Remember to check for leaks and always closely monitor gauges to obtain optimal safety and performance from your Lincoln electric welder and the Harris gas regulator.